if so many things are able to penetrate that wall, then that means there's some things that you need to change. It may be some people in your life that you need to change. There may be some things that you're watching on TV that you need to change. There may be some habits in your life that you need to change. Because if it's that easy to penetrate and knock down your wall, then it needs to be some changes.
Hold up. Hey, yo, Tama Beats, let's get him something new to ride to. Welcome to the Pursuit of Passion podcast with K. Noel. So take a seat and listen. Listen to the practical words, encouraging words that are here to help you get over the hump in your life, cause you are in pursuit of your passion. Yeah, I see you, and I present to ya the Pursuit of Passion with K. Noel.
Pursuit of passion, pursuit of passion. You gotta have it, you gotta have it. Pursuit of passion, pursuit of passion. Yeah, you gotta have it.
What's going on, fam? This is episode 29 of season 2. Yo, we are one episode away from ending season 2. But this is gonna be kind of like my outro episode, because the very last episode I got something special for y'all. So I need you all to make sure you tune in to episode 30, because I got some stuff for y'all, man. I got some stuff that I want to give to you all as an appreciation for y'all, you know. So yeah, this episode at the beginning of season 2, if for my listeners, if you listen to my podcast audio wise, I started it off audio. I think I started not even halfway through the season recording. But one of the episodes, I talked about lessons learned. And those lessons learned came from last year. So now I'm going to talk about the lessons that I learned this year. But I want to help you with some of these lessons that I learned. So it's been a journey, man. I won't even lie to you. In this season, I learned a lot about myself, and even I learned some stuff that was hindrances for me, and I had to move those obstacles out of the way. One of the main things is there were obstacles in my mind. No matter who you are or what you do or where you are in life, you will still come to certain obstacles in your mind that you have to remove. So I had to deal with some of those. And let me tell you something. You are great. I'm not only talking to myself, I'm talking to you. You are great, but you have to realize it starts here. It's a lot of things in your mind that you have to change, that you have to make adjustments to in order to get past this wall, in order to get past this hump. Because there are some things, and we talk about in my book, Be Relentless. Also, make sure if you haven't purchased it yet, I'm plugging it in there. If you haven't purchased it yet, be sure to purchase my book, Be Relentless. You can go to my website, relentlessmotivationalgroup.com, and purchase that book today. So I talk about the resistance, and the resistance is there to try to hinder you. But see, one key thing is sometimes we are the resistance in our own lives. Sometimes it is us that's holding us back. So that's where you have to, and I think I've talked about this before, you have to do a self-assessment. You have to look at the things that's in your life that's hindering you. What's stopping you? What is it that you can change that can help you get to the next level? And sometimes it may be getting you a coach, getting you a mentor, going to different conferences. Sometimes you have to do whatever you need to do to help you get past this obstacle. And see, we will continue going into these same obstacles until we get the help that we need. Now, I'll be honest with you. I realized that I was very prideful. I don't like asking for help. But this year has humbled me to the point that I not only had to ask for help, but I had to accept help. And don't get me wrong, I'm still a work in progress. So don't judge me, all right? I'm still a work in progress in that, because it's in some areas I still struggle with it sometimes. But and that brings me to my next point. Don't be so hard on yourself. Sometimes we're so hard on ourselves that we're trying to push the envelope. We're trying to do this. We're trying to do that. And next thing you know, you end up burning yourself out because you're trying to push yourself too hard. So I had to learn to give myself some grace this year. As you all know, it was at points that my episodes weren't consistent. And I was somewhat trying to beat myself up about that. But at the same time, I was trying to better myself. I go into school and not only looking at the bigger picture of it, me going to school and getting educated in all of these areas and topics and understandings of what I was doing, that in turn was coming to help you. So you have to not be hard on yourself, because some of the things that you're doing to better yourself, it's not only to benefit you, but it's to benefit those around you and those who will come in contact with you. So give yourself that grace. We give everybody else grace, but we never turn around and give ourselves that grace. We never turn around and give ourselves that love that we deserve. Learn to love on yourself. Learn to appreciate yourself. Appreciate the things that you have accomplished. That was another thing I had to learn this year. Whether it was big or whether it's small, celebrate those accomplishments. Because those are accomplishments. Though it may look small to you, but there's somebody else who is struggling to even accomplish those things that you have done. Don't stop selling yourself short. And I get it. People will make you feel like you're not doing the thing. You're not as good as you think you are. But hey, don't judge me, because I am. And even before you even get to becoming even greater, you have to see yourself there. That goes back to what I first said, changing your mindset. You have to change the way you see things. You have to change the way you think about things, because when you change the way you think about things, it changes the way you move. It changes your confidence altogether. And see, that's the thing about social media. We get so caught up in looking at this social media page, looking at that social media page. And then we feel like just because we see them doing these flashy and big things, that we're not doing big things. But hey, fun fact, a lot of these people that we see aren't doing as big as we thought they are. So going back, give yourself that grace. It's okay. You may drop the ball sometimes, but the thing is that you don't quit. We will have those moments. We will have those moments where we drop the ball for a second, where we don't do something right, where we don't do something what feels like good enough. But the key thing is that you don't ever drop that ball. Don't you dare drop the ball on this. So that is some other lessons that I learned. Yeah, I missed a couple of episodes, but I shouldn't drop the ball on this. This may have happened, but I don't quit. I told you all what happened with me in this math class. I got at that midterm and I didn't do good, but I didn't let that stop me. I didn't let it make me quit. I kept going. I did an assessment, see what I needed to change, made the adjustment, and I moved forward. And what was the outcome? I made an A in the class. See, a lot of you in life, you may have made an F here, you may have made a D here or a C here, but if you make the proper adjustments, at the end of the day, you can come out and make an A. You will attain that thing, that goal that you're trying to pursue. You will unlock those treasures that are within you, but it's all about making the adjustment, seeing how you see things, changing the way you see things, It's changing the way you even speak. Because see, a lot of you are speaking things and you're speaking the wrong things. You're saying, well, if I'm able to do this, or maybe if it's meant for me to do this. No, if this is what you want to do and you feel that this is your purpose, this is what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to let nothing stop me. I'm not going to let nothing make me doubt or make me hesitant about saying, well, this is what I'm trying to do. No, this is what you are going to do. So it comes to the point that either you are going to do it or you're not going to do it. We're not going halfway. So come 2022, we're not doing halfway. We're not doing half. We're going all the way. If you got to cut off some people out of your life, if you got to cut off some negativity, you do whatever the heck you got to do to get to where you're trying to go to. Don't let nothing stop you. Don't let no one stop you. No one. No matter what they're saying, if it's negative words, that may be the way you feel about your life, but this is my life. And I don't even appreciate what you're saying. So I'm going to stop you right there and we're going to end this conversation right here and I'll talk to you later. Don't be afraid to set those boundaries, because as long as you don't have boundaries, let me break it down to you, because I talk about this in my book, Be Relentless. You are your kingdom. And as long as you don't have fortified walls around your kingdom, protecting your most precious jewels, your treasures, what's in you, what's locked in you, as long as you don't put any walls around you, any and everything is going to come in. When are you going to put those boundaries around you? When are you going to set that wall up? And I'm not talking about a little wall that you can just step over. I'm talking about when you're going to make a fortified wall. If you look at a kingdom has tall walls that are fortified, and that is to protect the kingdom. And see, when we're talking about the resistance try to break down those fortified walls. So what you need to do in 2022 is set up those fortified walls. And don't even wait till 2022. What I need you to do is start setting them up now. For your goals, for your purpose, for your marriage, whatever it is. Set up those fortified walls. Stop allowing what people say to try to penetrate your walls, to try to penetrate your kingdom. This is your kingdom that we're talking about here. We're not letting anything penetrate. Again, if you have to cut off some people, whatever you have to do. If they want to be negative, if they want to continue to post these negative posts and all of this kind of stuff, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm about sick of it. I'm sick of seeing all of these negative posts and all of this kind of stuff. No, I'm not carrying that with me any longer. Stop carrying all of these things with you. Learn to let people go. People will show you how they truly feel if you pay attention. Stop playing these games. It's time out now. It's time to get serious about who you are. It's time to get serious about your purpose. It's time to get serious about your goals. It's time to get serious about your craft. You will have to make changes. You will have to make adjustments. You do whatever you have to do. But it's time out. It's time out to stop playing. I don't care who it is, family or friends. If I have to cut you off, if you're draining me, you got to go. Because see, what will happen is people will drain you to the point that they leave you with nothing, and they don't suck all of the energy out of you that you needed, and now they have that energy, and while you're sucked out, while they have, like a vampire, sucked all the blood out of you, you're laying there drained and dead. Stop doing it. Stop allowing those people to do that. It's time out for these things. It's time for changes. These are some of the lessons that I have learned this year. And now I have gotten to the point that I am fed up. You want my ear? You want to learn something from me? Okay, well, here's my cost right here per hour. It's nothing personal. But if you're going to sit here and drain me, yeah, here's my PayPal right here. Noel at relentlessmotivationalgroup.com. Matter of fact, or you can just hit relentlessmotivationalgroup.com, hit that donate button. Or better yet, go purchase one of my books. People, they don't want to support you, but they want to drain you. Stop letting people who don't even care what you have going on to drain you to the point that you can't fulfill your purpose, or to the point that you don't have the energy to go after your goals. It's time out for that. It's time to change the seasons. We're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Goals. How many goals have you set up for yourself where you gave up because it was too hard? How many times did you feel you weren't good enough because the journey seems tedious? I too felt this way, but then things changed. I realized I had to change how I think. I had to change who I was. I had to be relentless. I am Noel. I want to tell you about my book, Be Relentless. It teaches how to understand your roar, your design path, hitting your mark, and much more. Purchase your copy of Be Relentless today at www.relentlessmotivationalgroup.com. It's not just another book. It's a movement. So are you ready to be relentless? Hey, what's up, fam? To all my business owners out there, do you need to get your business out to more eyes and ears? Do you have a book that you want to get into the hands of other people? Well, here's your opportunity. The Pursuit of Passion podcast is looking to partner with you. We are offering advertising opportunities, so hit us up today. All serious inquiries can email us at podcast@relentlessmotivationalgroup.com. And remember, all things motivate.
All right, we're back. The seasons is changing. The guards are changing. If you have to change some things at your fortified walls, and that goes back to your mindset. The guards at your wall, because apparently if so many things are able to penetrate that wall, then that means there's some things that you need to change. It may be some people in your life that you need to change. There may be some things that you're watching on TV that you need to change. There may be some habits in your life that you need to change. Because if it's that easy to penetrate and knock down your wall, then it needs to be some changes. So what are you going to do to make these changes right now? I need you to make the proper changes, to make the proper adjustments. Whatever you need to do, let's do it. We're not waiting to 2022 to do this. We're doing this right now. Right here and now. We're making this declaration right now that the person that we are today, by next year this time, we will not be this person. Make that declaration right now. Make that determination right now. We're not going to be in this same spot next year. We're not going to be in this. First of all, we're not even talking about what we're trying to do. We're moving into newer areas in our life. We're moving into new locations in our life. The person that you see today, look at yourself in the mirror right now. The person that you see today, you will not see tomorrow. You should not see tomorrow. You won't see tomorrow. That person will no longer be. You will be a new person. And I need you to start speaking that. I need you to start declaring that right now. That's what we on now. No matter what we got to change, no matter the adjustments, we're moving forward. That's what we on now. That's what being a relentless leader is all about. Because while You're going after whatever you have to go after, no matter the cause, the cost, or whatever. You're setting examples for other people to follow. You're a relentless leader. So this isn't even a long message. I just want to drop these lessons on you, these nuggets that I've gained from this year. But we're going to go to one more commercial break, and I got some other news for y'all, all right?
Hey, what's up, fam? Yo, check this out. If you need music for your next album, your podcast, or maybe even your next video, you know, your YouTube or whatever, I need you to check out my bro, Toma Beats. Hit him up today so he can set you up with dope music like what you hear in the background now. He also is the producer of the music you hear in the background for seasons 1 and 2 of Pursuit of Passion podcast. So check him out today on Instagram, Toma_Beats. That's TOMA_Beats. Or you can look him up on Facebook, Toma Beats. All right, let him know K Noel sent you. All right.
All right, we're back. So the first news is the Pursuit of Passion podcast is coming to the end of its road. Before you think I'm not quitting. No. You think I just said all of what I just said and then think I'm about to quit right here? No, bruh. But I'm making some changes myself. I'm making some adjustments. I am your relentless motivator. If you haven't noticed, the last probably 8 or 10 episodes have been under the title Relentless Conversations, a series. Well, what we're about to do now, I am changing the name to Relentless Conversations Podcast with K Noel. Come season 3, that will be the new name. Same mission. It may be tweaked a little bit, but it's going to be Relentless Conversations. And it's a lot of reasons for that. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. That's the vibe we on. Need you all again. Join my texting community. Give me just a second. Let me grab the number, man. Don't judge me, y'all. I got the number, but I don't got the number. But it's 404-962-0730. If you're listening to this and you're following my podcast, text podcast to that number. If you're interested in my books, text books to that number. What that does, that sets up different groups. So I know how to interact with you all. Whether you're interested in my books, whether you're interested in my podcast. If you're interested in all of it, just say I want it all. Or you can text Relentless. You know, I get you all the information. But it's come 2022. Well, even now, I told you I ain't waiting to 2022. It's going to be some significant things come across my text messages. And I got some free stuff coming really soon. So that is the end of this season. Well, I've got one more episode next week. That's where the big news coming. But you get what I'm saying. But I really wanted to do my thanks and my appreciations to, you know, everybody who interviewed on the Pursuit of Passion this season. We're gonna start with Felicia Batsley, the blue behind the blue elevator. Yo, y'all gotta check out that book. That book was really dope. My big sis, Teresa Simmons, I appreciate you so much. Be sure to check out her book. I appreciate you for encouraging me throughout all of these years. It's been like 10 years or something? No, 10 plus. Mr. Skip Bailey, sir, I salute you. I appreciate you. Appreciate the time that we spent talking, you know, everything else. So, yes, sir. Miss Lynette Kincaid, I appreciate you on the book journey, helping me, become better, even on the social media tip. I appreciate you. My little sis, Janiyah Barnes, who's getting ready to graduate this upcoming year. I'm very proud of you, extremely proud of you. So keep doing big things. The sky isn't the limit. You're going beyond that. So always believe in yourself. Always keep pushing. You already know I'm here. My bro, Nate Dukes. Bro, I appreciate the support. I appreciate those times when, being there. Just simply being there. Be sure to check out his book. Make sure y'all follow these people. Look them up. Follow these people on social media. Dr. Emi Estachio. On her episode, we talked about the imposter syndrome. I actually looked her up and I found her book because I wanted to do a study on the imposter syndrome. Y'all make sure y'all go back and check out that episode and be sure to purchase her book. Yo, I had a lot of authors on this season, man. I can't believe that. Donna Cherie, my sis. Y'all make sure y'all go grab her book. I appreciate the conversation, the encouragement. We both been encouraging each other. So just want to let you know I appreciate you. Thank you. Now, the next person, man, I got to do this one right. I feel those 3 words coming. I'm excited. Yeah. I can't do it as good as he do, but yeah, you get the drift. Jamar Blackman, bro, I appreciate you, man. Man, he is one of the world's biggest secrets, man. I can't wait to, y'all gotta follow that cat, man. He's doing some really big things, and he's gonna be doing even bigger things. My sis, not only my sis, but my coach, Ariana, the Freedom Riders coach. Y'all be sure to check her out on Clubhouse. Check out her Instagram, man. She be killing the reels, man. She got her kids and everybody in it. So, she killing it, man. I can't say I'm going to get like that with the reels because I'll be lying to y'all. I'm not even fit to go there. I'm not going there. My sis, she has actually interviewed on both seasons 1 and 2, Trita LPC. She is very passionate about what she does. I have known her forever, man. We getting old, but I've known her forever, and she is passionate about helping people. Be sure to check out her YouTube, her Instagram. She is constantly dropping nuggets. Y'all got to check out her videos. Can't forget my bro, man. He was on a few episodes this season. Cody Patrick, man, he was on season 1 and 2, but especially in season 2, he was going hard with me. So, bro, I appreciate you. I salute you, man. He's gonna be a doctor soon, bro. So keep going, man. Make sure you're getting your studies in. How can I can't forget these 2. The music that you hear in the background, yeah, that music. That is courtesy of my bro Toma Beats. So y'all be sure, all my artists out there, my rappers, poets, y'all be sure to hit him up about some music, man. He can hook you up, man. Just let him know K Noel sent you. Now, when I say hook up, I don't mean it's gonna be free, but you get what I'm saying. And the person who did the mixing and the mastering on my intro, yo, this season I wanted to do something different. I want to let y'all see that your boy, he can rap. I can do a little something, you know what I'm saying? So my bro, I asked him if he would do the mixing and stuff, and man, he exceeded what I wanted, man. A lot of you all have been complimenting on that intro, so big ups to my bro. Y'all make sure he is not only a musician, or artist, a rapper, but he's also a fashion designer. So y'all be sure to check him out, man. Check out his music. Buy some of his merch. Last but not least, I have to shout this guy out. I just cannot go without shouting him out, because from the moment I've met him and been talking to him, and he's been listening to my podcast, he's been telling the world about my podcast. So Warren McCants, man, I just want to let you know, bro, I appreciate you. Thank you for all of the support. And for all of you who have been supporting the Pursuit of Passion podcast, I appreciate you. Y'all have pushed me. Y'all have helped me grow. We've been growing together. So as I'm encouraging and inspiring you all have been encouraging and inspiring me. Just want to let y'all know I appreciate y'all. All right. So with all that being said, you already know the drill. But before I end, don't forget, make sure you tune in to next week. I got some big news now. Make sure you tune in and go ahead and subscribe. Well, join my texting community, 404-962-0730. Go ahead and you send that text. Make sure you do all of the stuff that is asking you, and it'll join you into my community. You'll get daily, I ain't gonna say daily, but every other day, encouraging texts, and you'll also get information on what's going on with me, any books dropping, when the podcast is coming back, all of that kind of stuff. I may do it where you all get more exclusive stuff than everybody else on Instagram and Facebook gets. All right. And I'm working on getting Twitter. No, I am going to get Twitter cracking as well. So we're going to make it do what it do. All right. So with that being said, you all have a great evening, a great morning, a good night, whatever time of the day it is. You be relentless, leave no days left behind. And let's get it. I'm K. Noel, your relentless motivator. And I am out.
Thanks for joining us this week on the Pursuit of Passion podcast with K. Noel. Make sure to visit our website at www.relentlessmotivationalgroup.com to purchase books by K. Noel and Relentless Wear. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. Both handler names are RelentlessMG1. And also check us out on Facebook at Relentless Motivational Group. Also, join the Relentless Texting Community today by texting Relentless to 404-962-0730. Be sure to subscribe now to the Pursuit of Passion podcast with K. Noel to catch a new episode every Thursday. And don't forget to leave a 5-star rating. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and a ton of other podcast platforms. If you would like to look us up on Anchor, that would be anchor.fm/The Pursuit of Passion. If you would like to send a donation, you can do so on our website or on our Anchor page. Last but not least, always remember that all things motivate.